Okay, this shade Graduation is under a few of my videos, I've gotten a request to try this new NYX foundation. It's the Make 'em Wonder Soft Matte Buildable Foundation. It took me a while to get my hands on the shades that I needed, but once again, I found these at Walmart, honey. I'm sure you can find these online at Ulta as well, but I picked these up from Walmart and they had the 3 deepest shades that I needed to show you. So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the NYX Make 'em Wonder Buildable Soft Matte Foundation. So if you want to see if we have a shade in this collection and if you want to see what it looks like on, then keep on watching. Get out the way, you got a watch. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, I hope you're not wondering what happens to my nails. I took them off and haven't had a chance to sit there and do my nails, which is why we're in this predicament. Let me tell you a little bit about these foundations and then we'll do a quick makeup routine and then we will, you know, yeah. There are 45 shades of this foundation. 45 shades. That is quite a lot of foundations. 45. It has vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in here. It's waterproof, sweat resistant, transfer resistant. It gives you all day shine control. It's 24-hour matte foundation, buildable. It looks like skin but smoother is what they're telling me. Of course, lately, or should I say today, my skin is like maximum hydrated or maximum. My skin is very hydrated today because of what I did. I woke up this morning, cleansed my skin, put an exfoliating toner on, and immediately slapped a hydrating mask that I picked up from Walmart on my skin. So my skin is like super plump, super hydrated, and I am trying to up my water so that I can get my nice glowy supple soft skin back. Okay, we have the 3 deepest shades of the 45 shade range. I picked up the 4 deepest shades, but the reason why I had to only show you the 3 deepest shades was because once I hit this shade, everything just starts looking too light for my skin tone. So realistically, if you're in my shade range, we have 3 options. This is the NYX Cosmetics Make 'em Wonder Buildable Foundation. And this is the shade 45 Rich Cocoa. I'm assuming this is not going to be my shade, but this is what it looks like. It's really deep. Oh, and it feels so nice on the skin, honey. Look how deep it is. It is definitely a cool tone foundation because I can see the coolness of it. I'm assuming the second deepest shade is going to be the shade that works well for me. The container is plastic and the tip is like a squeezy tube type of a container. Next we have the shade 43 Deep Ebony, and I think 43 Deep Ebony is going to be my shade only because it is the second deepest shade. Of course, I also like to shake and mix pigments before I use my complexion products. The swatching alone is a bit scary for me, but I really think that the shade 43 Deep Ebony is going to be the shade that I will be able to use because I feel like once I blend it in, it's going to look really good. It looks very deep on my finger. On my face, it looks slightly light, but it doesn't look so bad. Hopefully blending it in will make it look even better. Let's go with the third deepest shade, which is the shade 41 Warm Walnut. Swatch it. Oh, we have a break in the line right there. Okay, this shade Graduation is I definitely won't be able to use the deepest one, so the second deepest shade is going to be the one that I'm going to blend in so we can see what it looks like before I end up putting it all over my face. I'll go in with some of the Drip It moisturizer and I'll give it a few minutes for it to dry down before we go in with the primer, okay? This is the shade 43 Deep Ebony. We're gonna shake it up a bit, a drop in and blend. Yeah, 43 Ebony is definitely a good looking shade for my skin tone because this is it blended in. It has a nice base to it. Definitely looks invisible on my skin tone right now. Like if you are ever on the fence about this foundation, you use me as your shade reference and you didn't know which shade you were supposed to pick up, your shade is 43 Ebony, 43 Deep Ebony, okay? That is your shade. This is my base without anything. This is it with 43 Ebony blended. I'm gonna go in with my primer. I'm using the POV Glaze It primer. Oh, I love when my skin feels and looks so hydrated. Even though the products are mattifying and I have oily skin, I have been loving a good hydrated base before I go in with anything because, honey, why not? You know, why not? Let's give this a chance to dry down and then we'll go in with the foundation. Okay, this is a secret I've been keeping on my channel. I put a reflective product on my under eyes to make it look more awake. So anytime I try a highlighter that is entirely too bright for my face as a highlighter, I like to put it on my under eyes and use it as a means to hide any dark marks that I have on my under eyes. Scrawny Beauty created a concealer base that is reflective for this specific purpose. And the thing I like about it is I don't have to worry about how chunky the glitter pieces is going to look on my under eyes because this one is so smooth, it is literally undetectable. Okay, this is what it looks like. It is a nice, hydrating, reflective concealer base that when you put on your under eyes, I like it for the simple fact that it's adding hydration to the under eyes. So if you find that you get very dry when you put makeup on, you absolutely will benefit from a product like this because it will hydrate, fill in your lines, and when you put concealer on top, it will look seamless. This is what it looks like with a bit of concealer on the under eyes. Beautiful, hydrated, gorgeous. Not too reflective. Definitely get into using a reflective base on your under eyes and you will see a huge difference. I put a bit of the Fenty 495 concealer on because I like to have my under eyes look very much like a skin tone shade before I go in with my foundation. So we're going to go in with our NYX 43 Deep Ebony, which is the second deepest shade in the collection. I'm gonna put a line here and on my a bit on my forehead and a bit on my chin and a little bit on my nose. This might be too much. I don't know, but it might be too much. Okay, and we're gonna blend it in. Ooh. Ooh. God, do you see how it covered up my acne spots? Look at this. Literally looks like my skin. I am shook right now, okay? Just blending it in. I'm definitely happy I went in with this shade because the deepest shade would have been a little bit too deep for me and I wouldn't have really enjoyed using that. Okay, this is what it looks like. This foundation is saying that it's gonna control my oils throughout the day. Let's give this a few minutes to dry down so we can see. I'm gonna go get like a slight bit of yogurt because I haven't eaten anything all day. That will give this a little bit of time to dry down and then we'll see what it looks like. But this is what my face is looking like immediately after application. It's so pretty. I love the reflective nature of this. Like I am slowly backing away from very matte looking makeup base. Okay, honey, this is my base. I gave it more than a minute to dry down. It still looks hydrated, which I absolutely love. The moment of truth. I'm going to pat it down with a paper towel. I mean, with a napkin, a tissue. A tissue, right? It's a tissue. I'm going to pat it down with a tissue so we can see. I don't think it's going to be transfer resistant, but I'm going to pat it down with a napkin, a tissue, a tissue, a tissue. Yeah, no, I don't believe in transfer resistant. Okay, it's coming off on the paper. Yeah, no, 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 honey. No. One product that I use really well is transfer resistant. Besides that, I don't think there's actually transfer resistant stuff, you know? Okay, honey, this is what the NYX Make Wonder foundation looks like on. I love what this looks like on my skin. I really like what this looks like on my skin, okay? It's not transfer proof, and with everything I put on top of it, I know that it's going to last on my base. Like I'm not really worried that it's going to, my base will get oily. Like, I mean, you can see my base right now. It's very glowy and I love how glowy it is. So I really don't think it's going to keep my face looking matte like for hours and hours on end. It is a gorgeous foundation. If you want to have a very mattified base, you're definitely going to have to use a very mattifying primer. You're definitely going to have to set your foundation with powder, and you're going to have to use a mattifying setting spray to set your face. Me, because I really like what my base is looking like right now, and this is my end goal anyway, I really don't want to like make it matte. I don't want it to control my oils for however many hours because I like the glowy look to my skin. It's gorgeous, it's pretty. I just love what my base looks like when it's a little bit glowy. Like, I used to fight it, but I'm leaning into it and I'm realizing I really like what it looks like. So I don't think that my base is going to be matte completely. So I'm not even going to try to do a wear test. I'm going to blot my face. I have to blot my face because of what is that? It's such a gorgeous shade. It's a little bit warm, not too dark, and the way my concealer looks on it, chef's kiss. If you use me as your shade reference, the second deepest shade, which is the shade 43, Deep Ebony, is our shade. This is what it looks like with everything on top of it, and I love it. Let me know down below in the comments which shade you have, if you already have it. And if you don't have it, let me know which shade you're going to be picking up, and let me know what you think about it if you have already tried it. It is beautiful. Drugstore, small enough to travel with, and I just absolutely love the shade match on my skin tone. Okay, and that is it for me showing you this new foundation from NYX Cosmetics. Now, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe down below so you don't miss any future uploads from me. Definitely click the notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload my videos. Subscribe to my channel membership. Hype up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Now, if there are any other products that you want to see me specifically review that I haven't yet done, definitely leave a comment down below in the community section and I will be sure to check it out. It might take me 2 months, but I will get that done for you. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you.